Every step God takes is for a purpose. And everything God created is to solve a problem. You are on this earth to solve a problem. Let me say it in a different way. You are a solution and an answer to someone's tears and crisis. And what that means is that there is something you have that the world needs. There is something you have that I need. You are a solution to my problem, and I'm a solution to some of your problems. And today I want to talk to you. I think I've done this video sometime last year, and this morning I was about to do my quiet time, my morning devotion, and the Spirit brought it back to my heart. I think that finding your space and finding your place in life, your gifts in life is at the heart of God's plan for you. Because if you don't find your gift, you will live a depressed life. Let me say it again. If you don't find the gift of God on your life, if you don't identify the gift of God on your life, you will live a depressed life. You will live an unhappy life. The Bible said in the book of Proverbs that the gift of a man makes room for him, makes way for him, and brings him before kings and great men. So what it means is that the promotion you are praying about, the success you are praying about, the advancement of your life is connected to your gift. If you don't find the gift on your life, you don't find the skills, the divine talents that God put on the inside of you, you will live most of your life unhappy, struggling. And God doesn't want you to live a depressed life. He wants you to be happy. And today I'm going to share with you one or two things that would help you to find your gifts, because you are gifted. You are gifted. There is something in you that the world needs. There is something in you that I need. And I want to say it. I want to go to a bookstore and I see your book if you're a writer. I want to go to internet and I play your song if you write songs. Whatever God gives you is for a reason. God does not create anything for pleasure. Let me say it again. God does not design anything for beauty or for pleasure. Everything God made is for a purpose. Everything God designed or created is to solve a problem. You are an answer to someone's problem. You are a solution to someone's problem. You understand what I'm saying now? So I want to help you to find or identify your gifts, identify the things that make you different. Sometimes your gifts they are woven in a complicated manner, but sometimes people will misunderstand you for the things that God has designed you to solve. I will get there very soon. I will explain that. Sometimes your gift will make you complicated. Sometimes the gift of God in your life, will make you controversial. There are gifts that are very sensitive and controversial. But let me simplify this. I want you to find your space. I want you to find your assignment. I want you to find your gifts so you can live the most of your life happy. I'm a happy man. And honestly, I say this humbly. I'm a very happy man. Not because of money. Money for me, God was speaking to me one time. He said to me, if the only problem you have in life is money, then you don't have a problem. I don't see money as a solution to my problem. I'm at a place of peace, at peace with my life. And it's because I found my gift, it's because I found the thing that God has designed me to do for the rest of my life. In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 10, the Bible says, if the iron be blunt, then more strength will be needed. If the iron be blunt, if the blade be blunt, you want to use a knife, but the blade is blunt, the knife is blunt, then that means you have to apply more force and energy in order to cut whatever you want to cut. Your gift is your cutting edge. Your gift is your advantage. And that means you have to sharpen your gift. You have to keep your gift refined by the day. You have to train yourself. You have to get more skills. If you have to go back to school, if you have to get mentorship, if you have to read more books, if you have to, whatever you have to do, if you have to spend more time in God's presence in order to sharpen your gift, in order to feed the thing that will feed you. Feed the things that will feed you, because time will come in your life when you will not have to you don't have to go to work to pay your bills, because time will come when you will retire. And I normally say, when you retire, what do you expect to fall back to? Your gifts are the pillars of your life, is the foundation of your life, are the things you fall back to at the latter end of your life. So it's very important that you find your gift and you refine your gift and you sharpen your gift so that you can fall back to something later. Let me say that again. If you don't find your gift, you will live a depressed life. If you don't find your gift, if you don't find your space, if you don't find the skills that God put on the inside of you and utilize them, you will live your life depressed and unhappy. Your gift will make a way for you. I was talking to somebody and I told the person, what brought me to the United States was a book that I wrote. And one of the books that I wrote is somewhere here on my bookshelf. I wrote the book and God used it to bring me to the United States. So I didn't have to, pay a lot of money for it. I sat down and I wrote a book and it opened the way for me. And 99% of the good things I've seen in my life is because of the gift of God on my life. The gift of God on my life. And I want you to find your gift. And I'll tell you one or two things that would help you to find your gift. And I want you to pay attention. A famous sculptor, I think his name is Michelangelo. He said something. He said, "It is only well with me when I have a chisel in my hand. It is only well with me when I have a chisel in my hand for my artwork." Wherever God has called you to do, or whatever God has built you to do, you will be passionate about it. What are you passionate about? What are you obsessed about? What brings you joy and energy? The gift of God on your life are the things, or the very thing you do without struggle, without effort. You do it effortlessly. That is your gift. Let me say that again. The very thing you do effortlessly, without struggle, that is your gift. Now, I have two brothers, and two of them are music producers. They have studios, they have their own music companies, and they play keyboard and they produce music. When I was growing up with them, I was learning how to play keyboard. I was trying to tilt my way, to shape my life towards music. And I started learning how to play keyboard, and I was playing the keyboard in the church, for some of our midweek services. But I was struggling. I observed that I was doing it because my brothers were doing it, because, I felt because it's in the family, then I should do it. But I wasn't finding satisfaction. I wasn't finding joy doing it, the way they find joy doing it. And one day, my spiritual father called me and he said, "This is not what God put on the inside of you. God didn't call you, God didn't design you to be in music." Now, I write songs, I write poetry. I've published maybe 4 anthologies, 4 books on poetry. But my assignment and my core gifting is not music. So God helped me, and I moved and I redirected my life from music into ministry. When I went into ministry, and I started finding my joy, speaking the word of God, preaching the word of God, writing books, inspirational books, and I found my calling. It's important for you to find the thing that gives you joy, the thing that brings energy out of you. If you're struggling doing something, it is not your gift. If you're struggling doing it, whatever you are doing and you have to struggle through it, and you are not happy doing it, and you are not joyful doing it, it is not your gift. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. I used to sing in the choir. I used to take solo in the choir, but then it's not really what God called me to do. So it's very important for you to find the thing that is at the core of your life, something that is organic to you, something that you do, and you find joy at the center of your spirit. You are passionate about it, you have obsession about it. That is your gift. If it doesn't give you joy, it's not your gift. If you're not happy doing it, it's not your gift. It's easy for me to write books. It's easy for me to speak when I stand. I was telling someone, the greatest thing that inspires me, my greatest inspiration is when you stand me before people. I don't lack words. I don't lack words. If I have to talk to people, I don't have to think to talk. If I open my mouth, I talk. If I sit down, I write. Because it's what God put in me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm using myself as, kind of as an example. So I want you to find the thing that is inside of you and stop imitating people. Stop copying people. Don't try to be like somebody else. Be yourself and be what God has created you to be. Another thing I want to tell you about finding your gift is, I'm looking at my time. Lord help me. Your gift will open doors for you. The gift of God on your life will open doors for you. It will bring you favor. The gift on the life of Joseph, when he interpreted a dream for the king, it brought him out of the prison and he became a governor in Egypt. So your gift is going to open doors of favor for you. It will bring people to you. People will come around you. People will just want to hang out with you because of the problems you solve for them, because of your gifting, because there is something that you do that nobody else does the way you do it. What makes you different makes you beautiful. So your gift will open doors of favor. It will bring people to you. People want to talk to you about that thing, about that area, because they feel attracted. There's a magnet. Your gift is a magnet. So I want you to sit down and ask yourself, what magnets people to you? What draws people to you? What are the things you do that you see people coming around you, you see people want to talk to you? That is your gift. I don't care how much you hate me. I don't care how much you dislike me. If I start talking to you, you like me. I don't care how much you dislike me. I have pastored a church where some people dislike me. I've pastored a church here in the United States, and some of them, they don't even like me, but they come every Sunday to listen. They come out every Sunday to listen to me, but they don't like me. But you have to come and listen. And on Wednesday, midweek service, they still come and listen to me. So your gift, let me shock you. The Bible said something. The Bible said, if a man's way pleases the Lord, even his enemies will be at peace with him. Your enemy should like your gift because you are a solution to a problem. Another thing I want to tell you about finding your gift or finding your space is that people will start confirming it. People will start telling you, this is your gift. People will start telling you, the Bible said, in the mouth of two or three, the truth is established. In the testimony of two or three, when two or three people are saying the same thing about you, there is a 99% probability that it is true. So when people are telling you, this is your gift, you should try and do this. This is what God has called you to do. It means that you got to check it out. Go check it out. Maybe it's your gift, really. Some of you, your gift is counseling. You like to talk to people and advise people. Some of you, let me tell you something. Your gift doesn't have to be popular. It doesn't have to be something that every other person is doing. Your gift could be something as little as serving other people. There are people that are gifted to serve. I've seen people who are gifted. Their gift is just to serve other people, and they find joy doing it. You don't have to stand in the spotlight. You don't have to take the stage. You don't have to be famous. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to be famous to exercise your gift or to express the gift of God on your life. People will start telling you, this is your gift. This is what God put on the inside of you. Now, let me say this. Before I was born, God told my mother I was going to be a minister of the gospel. It was kind of an agreement she made with my mother. God told my mother, this child is going to serve me before I was born. And when I was born, growing up, I didn't know until people began to tell me, prophets began to tell me, it's like you are called to ministry. It's like there is something about you that God needs. There's a calling on your life. Before God started telling me, people were telling me, you are called to serve God. You are called to do something for God. This is your assignment. Go to school to study it. I went to the university to read a course that will help me in the ministry. I didn't go to the university to read a course that will give me a job. No. I didn't go to school to study a course that will give me a job because my assignment is more important than paying my bills. So I went to school to learn the things that will help me in the ministry. So and it's important for you to know this. Let me talk to young preachers. You don't have to run a church to be in the ministry. Ministry is the thing that God put on the inside of you. Find every way possible to express your gift. It's very important. In conclusion, whatever you are doing and you are not happy doing it, it is not your gift. Whatever you are doing and people don't favor you doing it, it is not your gift. Whatever you are doing and people keep telling you, this is not what God put on the inside of you, stop doing it. You don't attract people doing it. People don't like you doing it, stop doing it. It's not your gift. Your gift will make a way for you. Your gift will attract favor to your life.